Sometimes on this channel, we're going to talk about things that are not movies, that are just absolute cinema, like pro wrestling, but not for what's happening in the ring. This is what's happening outside the ring with the fans, or the WWE Universe, which is a name I hate. But just the heel-face dichotomy of good guy versus bad guy, good versus evil, is breaking down. And it was so obvious last night, and it's all because of John Cena. His whole goal since turning heel for the first time in his career, in the last year of his career, has been to, quote unquote, ruin wrestling. He wants to ruin this thing that we love because we didn't properly appreciate his spinny belt or something. I'm just saying, we have a lot of reasons not to love him. He broke up with us. We're supposed to be on the side of Cody Rhodes, who gets down on his hands and knees even after he loses his world title and gives John his record-setting 17th win. Even after that, he gets down on his hands and knees and he kisses the ring. He kisses the belt. He loves us. And he's kind of cool. He sometimes drops F-bombs. He's like a little bit of a tweener, but he's like respectable enough that you could see your kid looking up to him. And yet, fans turned against him. They're saying, they got the member berries out. They're like, I'm a John Cena boy. I was born a John Cena boy, and I will die a John Cena boy. And God love him, it's making it so interesting because it's changing the face of this weird meta art project that has become John's heel run. But he's not the only one. It's almost like a trickle-down effect. Like last night, Dominic Mysterio captured the Intercontinental Championship. This is a guy that at times got so loudly booed, he could not finish like a sentence. His heat was unbelievable, and at times I thought it was go away heat, but last night proved that without doing anything, he has suddenly gotten over as a face, which I think might be destroying creative's idea that Finn Balor was supposed to go face. So now I think Finn Balor is gonna stay a heel and feud with Dominic Mysterio as a face. His nickname is Dirty Dom. Which, I mean, Eddie Guerrero was over and he did many of the same kinds of like heel tricks, and so did Ric Flair. But let's talk about the women. There's a 3-way dance for the title. It was the best match of the night. It was a 5-star Wrestlemania event. And every single woman in there is great. Their wrestling is at the top of their game. Io Sky, I think, has never been better. Rhea Ripley, since returning, has been fire. Bianca Belair is the most electrifying wrestler. And she gets booed. She had her stepdaughter in her entrance, and they booed her during the entrance. Crazy. It's crazy. If we can't rely on the face-heel dichotomy, what do we have? I guess we just root for whoever we want and just ignore the stories. Or are the stories the stories? I mean, is the story of Logan Paul that we hate him? Or do we hate him and they made it the story? I don't know because, and I'm going to give you some evidence here. Triple H, that crew, they've been feeding dirt sheets lies to manipulate us. I'm just saying. Maybe they wanted us to eventually side with Dominic Mysterio, or maybe they're just listening now and they're not trying to force the narratives and they're just letting them happen organically. Charlotte Flair. She lost to Tiffany Stratton, but she lost way before that. She had a near career-ending injury, okay? Like, her knee was so messed up, she had to rehab it. She went through hell to rehab that leg. And yet, there's this time when a wrestler who's been gone a while, when they come back, they're just kind of themselves. and they just want to reconnect with the fans, and they're usually allowed a little bridge there before people decide whether they're face or heel. Charlotte came back and was like, "Hey, it's just me. I'm Charlotte. I'm happy to be back. I really worked hard to rehab my leg." And remind you, this woman had just gone through a divorce, and she's been divorced 3 times. So during this, the crowd turned on her. And they were like, "Boo! Boo, you coming back and healing." And it's just because the legacy of Charlotte seems to be that she takes the spotlight away from more deserving wrestlers, and people have long memories like elephants for some reason. But like, she was out there like pouring her soul out, and people were like, "Boo!" And to her credit, she did very well to like deflect that, but you could tell that actually hurt a little bit. And in her feud with Tiffany, she's been pretty spot on, and Tiffany's been kind of behind on everything, but I don't know what happened with that, but man, you could see a lot of the frustrations in last night's match. I don't know what's going to happen now. I don't know. Are we going to be like they want us to hate Logan Paul. They want us to love Logan Paul, so we hate him, but what if they wanted us to hate him? Would we love him? I don't know what's going to go here. Dogs and cats marrying each other.